Trust in Him who will not leave you, whatever the years may bring. If your earthly friends forsake you, still closer to Him cling, and hold on to God's unchanging hand. Good morning and welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. Better than when you heard it last week. I'm CJ. Here we go. And then there were two. After a plethora and whirlwind amount of games, number 1 seed Kentucky and number 2 seeded Kansas are the last two teams standing to battle for the national championship tonight in the Bayou City of New Orleans. Anthony Davis, the newly crowned AP Player of the Year, will face off against Kansas and their newly crowned Naismith Coach of the Year, and Bill Self, as Coach John Calipari of Kentucky searches for his first national title after several trips to the Final Four in a rare coaches rematch. It ought to be a good one. The ladies were battling in the Final Four in Denver last night as all the number 1 seeds were trying to advance to the championship game as Notre Dame matched up against UConn, and the game was filled with so much excitement that it took the first overtime since the 1997 National Championship semifinal game to decide who was moving on as Notre Dame put the pedal to the metal in OT with two back-to-back threes as they went on to get past UConn 83-75 with 19 points from Skylar Diggins. And in the second game, Stanford was blasted by Baylor 59-47 as Brittany Griner almost notched a double-double with 13 points and 9 boards to help the Lady Bears advance to the national championship game against Notre Dame to play for the grand prize. The National Basketball Association was bowling on a Sunday with a couple of few key matchups as the first national televised game witnessed the Oklahoma City Thunder demolishing the Chicago Bulls 92-78 as Russell Westbrook led all scorers with 27 points. The Toronto Raptors outlasted the Washington Wizards 99-92 with Andre Bargnani's 18 points. The second nationally televised game witnessed one of the best point guards in the game as Rajon Rondo messed around and got his 5th triple-double of the season with 16 points, 11 rebounds, and dished out 14 dimes as the Boston Celtics annihilated the Miami Heat 91-72. The Houston Rockets lost a heartbreak game in overtime, 104-102, against the Indiana Pacers as Danny Granger lit up the scoreboard with his 32 points. While the third nationally televised game witnessed the Denver Nuggets getting past the Howard-less Orlando Magic, 104-101, with Ty Lawson's 25 points. The New Orleans Hornets was manhandled by the Phoenix Suns 92-75 as Jared Dudley led all scorers with 21 points. The Minnesota Timberwolves couldn't handle the Portland Trail Blazers and lost 119-106 as LaMarcus Aldridge netted 26 points, and the Golden State Warriors couldn't keep up with the LA Lakers and lost 120-112 as Kobe Bryant was on fire with his 5th 40-point explosion of the season. The National Hockey League had 6 games on the frozen ice last night as the Minnesota Wild defeated the Chicago Blackhawks in a shootout 5-4. The defending champion Boston Bruins eked out a 1-goal win over the New York Rangers 2-1. The Detroit Red Wings also defeated the Florida Panthers 2-1 in a shootout, while the Ottawa Senators blasted the New York Islanders 5-1. The Philadelphia Flyers put up a touchdown and skated past the Pittsburgh Penguins 6-4, and the Edmonton Oilers knocked off the Anaheim Ducks 2-1. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at CJSports, that's CEEJAY, sports@gmail.com for more information. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and YouTube at CJ Sports, and stay tuned for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling because you look better when you do. And in closing, until justice is served, I am Trayvon Martin.